What do you think, guys? Is this going to work?
This is not going to work. I'm going to get another chair. She is not going to be my superior in any way,
And I'm always
shape,
on
or
the right,
form.
so this is a chair I'd get to get.
So I'm going to go get a better chair.
Okay. I guess this is better.
This is much better. This way she's not my superior. My hair is wet.
Oh, I didn't even check my hair.
My hair is wet because I just got out of the shower.
And my hair is wet because I just got out and it's raining outside.
Yes, too bad it's not snowing. Santa will have to put the special waterproof skis on.
Yep.
Because there's no snow around here.
It's actually very warm too. It's kind of scary.
It's supposed to be 60.
It's nice. I don't think I need. If it wasn't raining, I would not be wearing a coat. But anyway,
Because she
just
can't
looking
get
around
wet.
at all her
She'll
stuff
melt.
here. I might melt. I might melt.
I am so tired. Today obviously is the 23rd, or eve of Christmas Eve. I'm really looking forward to that. We had, my cousins came from out of town last night. They were supposed to get here earlier, but they ran into a car accident on the 401 in Canada. And of the 4 lanes, only 3 lanes were black. Well, 3 lanes were black, only 1 lane was open. So they had to take a detour. But Denise
So we
didn't
didn't
get to see them.
Nope. Lynn and Dale, hi.
And then they said they were going to leave at, well, Lynn said she was going to leave at 6. Dale and Sarah had no part of that. And
Oh, Sarah, hi. Didn't know you were too.
yeah, she's here. And so I got up at 5:30 because being the hostess with the mostess, I wanted to make sure my guests, didn't wake up to an empty house. And then they didn't get their lazy asses out of bed until 20 after 6, so they left about 6:45. So they're a little off schedule. And even at that, the grumpiers, Dale and Sarah, yes, they'll see that.
I know.
They slept really
They know
well.
that though.
They
don't
slept. They do.
Okay.
They slept really well. Dale loves that he has his own bottle of scotch that ages here because he's the only one that drinks it. So I guess the older it gets, the better it gets. So he's got a big old jug that I bought him one time because every time he comes and he stays like for the weekend, I have a project for him because he's an electrician. And he's never complained, and he does excellent work.
That you know of. No, I'm just kidding.
He's never complained to me. But he's done. He added the electrical socket in my island, and he put some lights in down the stairs, and he fixed the lights in the bathroom, and he's done a lot of stuff. He fixed our fan, and it's free labor. It's just, just got to put him up for the night. Big deal. Works. But
anyway,
so then this morning I went back to bed after they left, and I didn't get out my lazy ass out of bed till 9:30, and then I've been scrambling since. I've made a pumpkin pie, and I've made some brownies, and I've...
did you make the cupcakes?
What was I making cupcakes? Oh, I forgot the little things for cupcakes. I'll make those for Christmas Day.
Okay.
Well, then all the kids will get them.
I got these really cute things you
They're
put in
very
cupcakes
cute.
and make them look like snowmen, which is what her thing is.
But I was going to make them with chocolate because I made a yellow cake today.
Okay, that's fine.
More people
I
like
got
chocolate
those
cake.
for you.
Well, then I made a pumpkin pie, and I have a pecan pie, and all diet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Good, I'm not eating over, huh?
And then we have ice cream, and then I have my homemade chocolate chip cookies that I bought at Costco. So, but I made my fudge. I have my homemade fudge, so I'm all set with that. My table all set. We'll show you that at the end. I have 16 people coming today. And other than that, I'm all done with my shopping.
Do I keep saying that? Like,
Not her.
It's a problem.
She's not her. And I tell her she should do her own little family tradition. They should order Chinese on Christmas Eve, and that's
Well,
what
we
you
might
should
get
do.
Chinese today, quite honestly, because I got to bring a present to a friend, and she lives right by it. So.
There you go. But I don't know if they're open.
Yeah, I called to make sure.
Oh, because I know they're open Christmas
They weren't
Day.
open this past weekend.
Rah, 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 rah. That's from Christmas Story that you never saw.
No, I never saw that. Yeah, so I know that it's open because I called to be sure, because I'm going by her house.
Well, look how dusty that is. Oh, that's
Where's
sad.
dusty?
My stereo.
Oh, yeah.
People are writing their names on it. That's bad.
That's bad. Yes. I've been out shopping this morning, and I bought myself something.
She always buys herself something. Not a bed, though.
No,
Never
but
did.
it's pretty darn cool. A shopper and saver that I am. I went to Pier 1. I don't know if you're familiar. I wanted a big clock because I have a very tall peak in my great room, which I don't think you've ever seen that. But anyway, and I've been wanting in actuality to have a clock wall. Not so much, not like Sandy has clocks on all her walls, but I've seen it where you have one big clock and then you have all these clocks around it. And that's kind of my ultimate goal, but Gary doesn't know that. And anyway,
He doesn't know a lot of
he
things.
doesn't know a lot of things till they happen. And I was in Pier 1. I was trying to find a present for a friend, which I did do. But anyway, and I looked into clearance because I always look into clearance, see what's in there. And they had the big clock that I wanted. It's regularly $200 for this clock. And it's like a distressed look. And it's like 42 inches big. I mean, it's a big clock. And she doesn't like distressed. I do. But anyway, I heard that coming.
It's like it's old already.
It's missing its hands. And so it's 75% off.
Well, you could buy a kit.
Yeah, so I made sure I went online on Amazon, because you can buy anything, including a person probably, but anyway, on Amazon, and they had the clock hands, and so I said, okay, so I bought it, but now I couldn't fit it in my car. That's how big it is. I got a little car. So now I've got Gary's car here, and I have to go back up and pick it up, so I told Gary about it, and he's like,
what?
It's my Christmas present.
Again?
You can't say no. What? Exactly. Wait till he has to hang it. It's heavy as hell. It's wood. It's a wood. It's really big. I'll show you at some point. Anyway.
She always says that. She still hasn't showed her craft room.
I haven't shown that. And I haven't done my Christmas lights.
Yeah.
My Christmas decor. I am going
And
to
her
do that
mantle
tonight.
is gorgeous. It's
I'm going to do it
absolutely
tonight.
Gorgeous.
So it'll come up. Probably I'll put that up on Christmas Eve tomorrow.
Sure. Sure.
Anyway.
My Christmas dinner on Saturday was a huge success. We drank 6 bottles of wine. Only 3 people drank it. I had 2 glasses, but 2 people really kind of polished off a lot. And then they stayed till midnight, which was nice, because I think that's a success when it starts at 6 and people don't leave till midnight. And the only reason they left at midnight is because my clock chimed midnight, and they go, oh my gosh, is it that late already? Because it was just so good. But next year I have to be like Downton Abbey, and I have to have a servant that's going to come and serve my food so that I can sit and enjoy my
If I'm
meal.
not invited, I'm not coming. I'm a guest or nothing.
But other than that, and then when everybody left, Jim went to bed, and I stayed up and cleaned, because I cannot go to bed with a messy house. And so I stayed up and did the dishes, and I wasn't sure if the dishes could be in the dishwasher, so I washed them all by hand. And then come to find out, everything but the bread dishes could have went in the dishwasher. But
Now you know.
now I know. So I don't understand why the bread dishes, well, you have to hand wash, but all the other dishes said dishwasher safe. So
Maybe they was just missing it. Is it the same kind?
it's the same set, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the exact same set.
probably.
So I don't know. Maybe it was first one out. I don't know. But so then the kids are going to come, and Santa's supposed to come sometime this afternoon and leave some gifts for them, so they'll have their gifts. We eat dinner first, and then they open their gifts, and then we clean up, and then we have dessert. We don't have dessert right away because it takes long enough for the kids to eat. And then my 2 grandsons will not have, we're having turkey and ham, but they'll have macaroni and cheese, the little craft thing,
They're
you put
little,
the
those
water
are
in and you
3-4
throw it in the
year-old.
microwave.
They're still young. They don't
They
know.
don't want it,
They
but,
don't know any better yet.
But Sophia likes all the vegetables.
Well,
in it,
she's
so-
5, so you start to get a palate. I
So
think.
she'll
at 5
she'll
or 6.
still eat it, but I'll probably have to make her a macaroni and cheese because
she's going to see the other ones.
it's not fair, you know. So I'll make them
Exactly.
a macaroni
All
and cheese.
has to be fair.
But no, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I see a nap in my future. I think I'll be taking a nap this afternoon, and in about 45 minutes I got to get the turkey in the oven. So, but I feel bad that Gina's so sick. Did you see her video?
No.
Oh, she just looks miserable. You don't look ugly. You look pretty, but you just look miserable. You know when you're sick and you have that
That's a
sick
backhanded compliment if I raise it.
look. But she looks sick. But like she is sick, and
No, I'm
but,
way behind
and I
on
can't
my
believe
videos.
that she's never heard Carol of the Bells. They play it on everything. I just love it.
Maybe
It's
she
just-
doesn't know that that's the name of the song. She probably has heard it.
Yeah, they
It just
play it on
doesn't
all the
know that that's
commercials
the
and
name of the
stuff.
song.
They do play it on all the commercials. So
I'm
mostly
way
the
behind
car
on watching
commercials.
people. I've been catching up on Fit and Fabulous Mamas. They're doing great on their channel.
My gosh, over 500.
Yeah, way to go, way to go,
Way to
way to
go.
go.
You're really moving.
Very good.
And then I saw
and they're well, I say worth it. What is the word?
Oh,
they've earned it. I
they've
mean, they're
earned
really
it. Oh, yeah, they're very good. They're very
channel.
informative.
Love both of them.
Right, and Kim got 2,000 hits on her Weight Watchers.
Yeah,
and
because
that.
people want to know about that.
They do want to know about
the
that.
grumbling mess.
She's very informative. I'm not following Weight Watchers, but I watched it because it was interesting. And like even your desserts, they look too dietetic for me. But I do watch, and I do like. And congratulations to Nady for being Student of the Year. Was it Student
I think it was of the month.
of the Month? Well, whatever.
Star, isn't it?
Star of the month, and so he was. That's quite an accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, I agree that you don't want to do it right around Christmas time, but you know what? He got it. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
And
you really rock that, Princess Leia.
yes, you did. You really rocked that. That was good. That was really cool. I bet you people would have loved you at the show too.
Yep.
And then my Glitzy Fritzy, I like watching her, and Losing If Taste, starting to make some.
Yeah, I'm really behind, like I
I was
said.
kind of wondering what that marshmallow on your head until Kyle came and ate it, and then I kind of figured out that's what it was for.
See,
But,
I haven't watched it. Sorry, if take.
but I thought, oh, hopefully that's not a look she's going for, because it wasn't
Is it like
striking me as a good
Is
look.
it like that candy one where the Skittles are on his face and then she
Oh, no,
eats
no,
it
no.
off?
She had a marshmallow sitting right on top.
That's
She had
a gross
She had a
commercial.
really pretty headband on. She had her hair pulled back. But then she had like a marshmallow sitting on top of her head. And then I kind of thought, well, why do you have a marshmallow on your head? And then Kyle walked in the room and bent down and took a big bite of it and took it and walked away with it. So then I thought, oh, that's why.
Okay.
But
I'll have to watch.
it was cute. It really was cute. And
Like I
that.
said, way behind, way behind.
But
But there's some people who aren't even making it. When I was trying to catch up, I did the Fit and Fabulous Mamas, ones we were just talking about, and then I was going to go look at Cena getting fit, and she hasn't had one in a month. So
yeah, but I
where
think
are
because
you?
her grandma's not been
Okay.
doing well. Her
I
grandma's
need to
been
do a
sick.
little update. Just let us know you're
Yeah,
okay.
well, she does on Facebook.
I never go on
She doesn't go on Facebook either. I'm loyal to you people.
You think I have such a busy life, but really, I have only so much time
She's
to
never
sit down.
home. She's never, because even last night she had somebody from AT&T fixing her house,
So
her
annoying.
TV. And so she called me and I told Jim, I said, well, I have to go over there because they're on their way out to dinner. And he says, oh, again, dinner?
It was for Kylie's birthday.
It was for Kylie's
We
birthday.
go out to eat, and we can pick any restaurant. They can pick any restaurant.
She's got like 7 places before they leave the house.
And she's, oh, we're going to go there. I said, oh, that sounds good. Oh, we're going to go there. Okay, that sounds good. And even as we were
Yeah,
driving.
she told me she was going to Jillian's.
Jillian's like a Coney Island. We
They make
changed
good chili.
to Big Boy as we're driving. It was like, okay, whatever. So Big Boy's not my favorite either, but it is her birthday, so she got
She gets
to
to
pick.
pick.
So anyway.
Although she was picking Ruby Tuesday. I do like Ruby Tuesday.
Yeah, but she could have had Applebee's.
Yeah,
There's
I
all
like
kinds
Applebee's.
around us that she could have picked, but
Yes.
it is her choice. Oh, well.
And it's not cheap. It used
12
to-
years old. She's 12
it used to be
yesterday.
cheap. She has her own phone.
Yes.
Did
that's
everybody
a big
call her on
purchase.
her phone?
Yes.
Yes.
She was so
Because I
pleased.
called everybody and gave them her phone number.
She was very happy every time it rang or texted. She was like,
I got another one.
that's about all she's going to call. Well, she's got some friends she'll be able to use it with.
Well,
but
don't make her out like she's an ogre.
no.
Like she's no friends.
I said she has some friends
Oh,
she'll be able
okay.
to talk, but most times she's not going to be, she'll be texting me and Gary all the time.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But I told her you can't call Dad when he's at work. Because she will. She'll call him all day long. But anyway,
She will.
of course it's a new thing, so you get
get used
excited
to
when you
that.
get something new.
And then now Denise doesn't have Netflix or YouTube. I think you might have to change your
I know that
Wi-Fi
is.
number.
I know that is, but I can't figure out because old person that I am,
Oh.
I can't figure it out on the TV. Now Gary did figure out for the TV downstairs how to get YouTube on it, but he can't get Netflix on it. So anyway, it's just you have. I hate them cable people to come out. 'cause
Aaron is our tech
matter
guy.
what- yeah, Aaron's going to come over to her house today, and I already asked he's going to come to my house too.
Did you ask Aaron though?
I asked Christy, so
Oh.
she'll make him.
Yeah, you know the wife always tells
Oh,
me
so
that's what
you
they're
don't
gonna
ask him.
No.
There's no point in that.
No,
because
that's the
and she's going to
wife.
decide.
The
She said
women
yes.
decide.
They should be a minute. If they get here early, he'll come over. So.
And like the couple that I got for Christmas, if there was 3 wise women instead of 3 wise men, they would have had the stable already. There would have been a hot cooked meal, and Jesus would have been warm. But they left it up to men, so that's what happens. But I don't know about. I want to go to church on Christmas, but you know,
I never
we
go to
have
church
so
on
many what
Christmas.
our pastor calls
CEOs,
CEOs,
yes.
Christmas and Easter only, and they take up the whole pew, and they don't know that they're in church. They think
It's
they're at a
standing room
concert.
only, and they have their children running around.
They
like
run around and they're eating
crazy.
food and they're dropping food everywhere and they're
It's very annoying.
and then they go, "Are you going down to Denise's house later for
Yeah,
the
they're ta-
cake?" I mean,
they're-
you're
they're
at church,
they're
you know.
talking like it is. Yeah, it's just so
it's just-
beyond. My blood pressure goes. So
I get
up
so
high.
annoyed, and I'm
And I
not really
think-
getting the feeling, the spirit
Exactly,
of the
that's
season.
not a point. That's
so.
why I don't go. We used to go at midnight mass. You know.
Yeah,
that
but
was
then at
nice.
midnight mass, you got all the drunks.
Yeah, well.
So it's just, I mean, isn't that sad? But you really do. But I mean, I go to church every week. We go to church
I was
every
gonna say-
Sunday.
I'm with you.
Yeah, she picks me up. So I
My
know what's
family.
up. Well, when Gary goes, I have to drive by myself because there's not room in her car. She didn't
Exactly.
think of me when she bought her car.
That's true.
So I have to drive myself. But so I don't know. If I'm up early enough, because they don't get
I
up
will
that
not be.
early on Christmas morning, I might go to Christmas Day. But
Not
you
me.
know what? I will say a special little prayer and
No, because I got to do our
Yeah.
Christmas, then we got to go to my in-laws, and then after that we got to come over to Sandy's. So we got a very busy Christmas day.
well, I got people coming here. I got to get ready for that too.
Yeah, but you don't have to get up in the morning with kids who are going to want to open
Santa
presents.
comes to my house too.
Okay, you don't have kids who are going to be wanting to open presents in the morning.
No, I'll get up early and open my presents. I'm going to get stuff good. I know.
I'm sure we're going to knock on the door. Oh, come on, come on.
It's time to get up. It's 4:15.
And Santa can't deliver the presents into under the tree because one year
Oh, yeah.
Before
Denise
we
likes
woke
to
up.
film.
Yes, I love to film it. I want to get the reaction. You know what I mean? It's like all fun and one year, I don't know how many, 3 years ago, Kylie went and stealthily, because their rooms are upstairs and our room is on the main floor,
Right by the tree.
right by the tree. And I didn't hear any of this, which is pretty scary. She went and got every single present and brought them all up to her room, one by one, one by one. And then she opened them all upstairs. So when I came out and I looked, to go, turn the lights on and wake them up because there was nobody up. I thought, oh, good, we're getting up before them. And I look, and all her presents are gone. I really thought we were robbed, honest to God, because the whole side it was Josh's presents and none of her presents. I was so disappointed. So now they can't be delivered out there. So I've told Santa that they come into our room, and then we can carry them out when they're awake because I want to see them opening it and film it.
So that wasn't one of her favorite Christmas memories.
No.
So what was one of your favorite Christmas memories? One of mine, I'll tell one of mine.
Go ahead, Cassette.
One of mine was when I was living at home with even Denise when she was in my life. And I had opened up my presents beforehand because my mother used to have me wrap every present for the Santa Claus because I was the oldest. But I couldn't wrap my own. She wrapped my presents. So I wanted a Trivial Pursuit game so badly. And I went through my presents and found the Trivial Pursuit game. And I opened up very stealthily, opened up the package. That's where Kylie gets it from. And I opened up the cellophane and I slid the box of the game out. And I played the game for about 2 weeks before Christmas with my friends. And then I rewrapped it, put it under the tree. And then when I opened it on Christmas morning, I went, oh my gosh, Trivial Pursuit. She was none the wiser.
I think she was. She probably knows.
Probably.
Yes. But anyway, a favorite Christmas memory.
And my second favorite Christmas memory,
Have another one. Go ahead.
gives her more time, is when my kids were little and Jimmy no longer believed in Santa Claus. And I don't know if I ever told you this story, but it's my favorite story. It is my absolute favorite story. And Danny would share the clothes off his back. He was so generous. If he broke a candy bar in half, he'd measure it and give you the bigger half. He was just always, I know Christy don't like hearing that.
He's not anymore?
No, he's pretty even now. But when he's going to measure it right now. But when he was a little boy, he would measure it out and give you the bigger piece. But anyway, on Christmas morning, their bedrooms were upstairs, and Jimmy had told Danny there's no such thing as Santa Claus, and Danny was crying and crying and crying, and he was devastated. And I told him there is Santa Claus. Santa Claus always comes to those who believe. And so when they left the cookies and the milk out, and Jimmy was like, the poo-poo, like, oh, Dad's going to eat them and blah, all that. And Danny, I kept telling him, no, Santa's going to eat them. You don't need to worry. Just whoever believes, there'll be presents under the tree. And so in the morning when they got up, everybody had presents under the tree except for Jimmy, because Jimmy doesn't believe in Santa Claus, and Santa Claus only comes to those who believe. So he was looking all around for his presents, and there was not one present for him under the tree. There was nothing in his stocking, not even a lump of coal. There was nothing. And so as Danny was opening up his presents, he says to Jimmy, in a straight face, not being mean, just saying, he says, I am so grateful that I believe. So he's opening, and Jimmy started to cry. He was so upset. So then Danny even wanted to share his gifts. And so I said, well, I bet you Santa Claus talked to the Easter Bunny and maybe they hid their presents. And Danny got all excited. And so we went and looked around, and Jimmy's presents were in the bathtub behind the shower curtain. And so Danny remembered that. So when he got old enough, he never told Christy because he didn't want to take a chance that there really would be no gifts for him. So that was my favorite memory.
I have two favorite memories. Mine, one of them is 18 years ago, Gary and I got engaged on Christmas. He gave it to me on Christmas Eve, quite on my engagement ring, and I was surprised. I mean, we had talked about marriage, but I didn't really think it was
Did he get down on one knee?
Yes, he did.
Jim never got down on one knee. I never let him forget it.
Well, he did. And the other one was, Kylie was born on the 22nd, so we brought her home on the 24th, the Christmas Eve, from the hospital.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Kind of two little presents there that
That was kind of
pretty
neat.
good presents. Anyway. Well, we got to wrap it up.
Yes. You're going to film my table?
I'll have to do that on her.
Oh, and we are going to show pictures of us in high school, but not today. We'll have to dig those up. We'll look in the archives because California 1964 wanted to see them.
Yeah.
But I've got them somewhere. But I will show you, but not today.
Okay.
Like us. Subscribe. Why are you so quiet?
I don't know. Comment.
She's kind of making out like I'm a big mouth. Comment. And share. And have a very Merry Christmas. And a happy, healthy, weight loss New Year.
Weight loss New Year. Healthy New Year is how I was going to say.
Well, healthy, but lose
Not
weight.
everybody needs to lose weight.
Well, everybody that does lose weight. Everybody else stay healthy.
Okay.
Well, my table is all set and ready for tonight. This is where Sebastian and Oliver sit, and then Shannon and her mother Kathy are going to sit there, and then Danny's going to sit here, and David will sit here, and then my son's girlfriend's daughters, Jamie and excuse me, Jesse, will sit here, and then Jimmy and Sam will sit there, and Jim will sit there, and Aaron and Christy and Sophia will sit there, and then Alyssa and myself will sit there. So, looking forward to having a good meal, and hopefully Santa's really good to everybody. So we will see you later. Check out Denise's mantle. She's going to put that on here too. It's beautiful. Merry Christmas.